What's going on, team? Aaron Goldstein here. So in this video, we're going to go over 5 ways to get ads to stick on Marketplace. Because Marketplace is a little gray hat-ish, there are certain strategies, certain things that we are going to want to do that will increase our ads sticking. These are things that I've been doing for a very long time. These are things that I've shared with literally hundreds of other phone flippers that they've used in order to get more of their ads to stick on Marketplace, allowing them to get more leads and ultimately be able to get more phones. So on this video, we're going to go over 5 ways to get ads to stick on Marketplace. The first way is doing warm-up ads. Now, what is a warm-up ad? So we're back in Marketplace right here. So facebook.com/marketplace/selling. We're back in Marketplace. And a warm-up ad is simply a post that we do on Marketplace that is not designed to get us any leads, but it's designed to make it seem like we're selling an item. So, for example, this ad right here, this post right here is a warm-up ad. See how I say iPhone XX Max AT&T sealed? And then there's pictures of iPhone XX Maxes. I believe that's what they are. I'm not sure 100%. But I'm not advertising here. There's no words on this image designed to get me any leads. I'm not going to actually get any leads from this image right here. It just makes it look like I'm selling these phones. And the purpose of a warm-up ad, it's not something we do to get leads, but it's something we do to help keep our account in good standing with Facebook, so we can get more of our normal, actual, real ads to stick. We're not going to get any leads from warm-up ads. It's just a maintenance thing that we do that helps keep our account in good standing with Facebook for a long time and helps keep our actual ads to stick. So all we're going to do a warm-up ad is we're just going to go to sell something. So we're just going to go to sell something. We'll do one together right here. Items for sale. We're going to do items for sale. Category, we're going to select mobile phones. In the category, we're going to select mobile phones. What are you selling? Let's do iPhone XS T-Mobile 256 gigabytes space gray. The price, again for the price, if I were to sell this type of phone, what would be around the price I would sell it for? It doesn't have to be an exact price. I could have put $250 here. I could have put $650. And then the description, fully working, no issues, cash only, meet in public place. Again, we're making the description in this entire post like we're actually selling the item. And then we're going to go find a phone that looks like an iPhone XS. And then we're going to go hit next. We're not going to check anything else. We're just going to click Marketplace. We're going to hit Publish. And that's a warm-up ad. That is a warm-up ad, and there it is posted right there. Warm-up ads, we want to post one a day. We want to post in the mobile section. And then after 12 to 48 hours, we want to mark the warm-up ad sold. So I just posted this warm-up ad. We're not going to touch this. But if I scroll down, this is a warm-up ad I actually posted yesterday. So because I posted it yesterday, I'm going to go here. I'm going to click Mark as Sold. I'm going to click Mark as Sold on the warm-up ad. We always click Yes, sold it on Facebook. And then we're going to select one of these people to sell to. Now, we don't actually respond to any leads from the warm-up ad. We're not actually selling the phone. It's just something that we're doing to help keep our account in good standing. By the way, I've never said that I sold an item to anyone, and then I've never had someone message me and get angry and say, "Hey, you never sold me the item." If that ever happened, I would just message them back and say, "Hey, sorry about that, my mistake." So that's a warm-up ad. That is a warm-up ad. And the images I usually use for warm-up ads are images of electronics, of course, and pictures that I've taken of phones that I'm selling on eBay. So, for example, a few days ago, I picked up a Samsung phone. I have it listed on eBay. I took pictures of that item for my eBay listing, and I've actually used at least one of those images for an image for a warm-up ad. So, going back to the 5 ways to get ads to stick, number 1 is warm-up ads. We now talked about what warm-up ads are, why we post them, how to post them, and of course, the importance of marking them sold. Number 2 is long titles. Long titles help get ads to stick. So let's go look at some of my titles. Now we're going to go back to titles of actual real ads that we post. So here's a real ad that I posted, and we can see the title here is Gold iPhone XX Max 64GB AT&T. Let's look at another one. LG V30, 128GB T-Mobile AT&T Space Gray Everything Works. Series 5 LTE and GPS 44mm Space Gray Unlocked. Google Pixel 4 XL Space Gray Fully Working Unlocked. iPhone XX Max, you guys kind of get the idea, right? So long titles that we found in 2020 really help for getting ads to stick. So for example, if we were to make a title, iPhone 8 Plus, that would be a good ad. That would be a decent title. And every now and then it's okay to use these shorter titles. But a better title would be like iPhone 8 Plus, include the gigabyte, include the color, include the carrier, Space Gray Unlocked, and include like another thing at the end of the description. So I might say unlocked straight from Apple. Another one might be unlocked 9 out of 10 condition. Another one might be unlocked mint condition. Another one, if I were to change this up, it might be instead of 64GB, it might be 256GB and red edition ATT only. So hopefully you guys kind of get the idea, but we want these nice long titles. The third thing we want to do is we want to be changing the description. So in the description of our actual ads, we want to be changing the description, mixing it up a little bit so we're not saying the same thing. One description might be message me for information. Another description might be see picture, then message me, then message if you are interested. Another description might be message for info. So we're not doing anything crazy. We're keeping the description pretty short, but we're changing up the description every now and then. Number 4 is softer images. Number 4 is softer images. So if you're doing everything else that we just covered, and you're having issues with a lot of your ads sticking, we want to check the images. So I want you to look at this image right here. So you see how this is, I call this an aggressive image. You see how the words kind of go from one side of the picture to the other. There's a yellow background where the words are at. The words don't really blend in with the picture. There's a lot of money in the background. This is a fairly aggressive image. Now, if you can get images like this to stick, it's better because more customers will be able to more easily, or people that are scrolling through Facebook will more easily see and be able to read these words, so you'll actually get more leads. But if you're having issues with your ad sticking, it's better to have less ads. It's better to get less leads but still get leads than have most of your ads not stick, if that makes sense. So this is a fairly aggressive image. Now let me show you a non-aggressive image. This is a non-aggressive image. You see this image right here? You see how the words that I'm using to advertise, I buy smartphones right here. It's inside the frame of the phone. It's pretty much the same color as the phone in the background. There's no money. This is what I call a softer image. So if, with all else being the same, this image right here on the right is a better image to use because it's easier for customers to read this, and you'll get on average more actual leads from this image than this image. But if you're having issues with your ad sticking, it's better to use these softer type of images because at least your ads are sticking at that point and you're still getting some leads. to kind of show you another one, this again would be more of a softer image. This would be more of a softer image. And then there are images that are kind of in the middle of both. So for example, this would be an image that's in the middle of both. The words are a little bit more aggressive than that softer image. There is some money in the background, but it's not as crazy as like an image like this. And anytime we have an ad photo where the words are disguised and they're written inside the frame of the phone, those are always pretty good images to use, just because we have good words to advertise, but it's still disguised. So like this would be a good one right here. And if I were to find maybe one more in the database that I have, this would be another kind of decent one as well, kind of in the middle, but along the safe side. I've shared this info with a lot of people that have done all these other things, and just by changing the images and being less kind of aggressive in the words, dramatically help get their ads to stick. Number five is making sure that we are judging our ads sticking on Marketplace over a 7-day period. We want to be posting ads daily on Marketplace. One ad daily in the mobile section and one warm-up ad in the mobile section. And over a 7-day period, we want to be judging our ads on a 7-day period. The reason we want to be doing this is sometimes, guys, for whatever reason, I'll have a 2-3 days in a row where almost none of my ads stick. But then I'll have a few days in a row where like 90% of my ads stick. And this is very common. I've talked to a lot of other members where they have this as well. It's important to judge our business over a 7-day period and judging Marketplace on a 7-day period, because sometimes we're going to post ads and over a couple days a few won't stick, but that's not enough data. We don't have enough feedback to be able to see if there's an issue or not. Over a 7-day period, if we can get about 70% of our ads to stick, we're doing good. That's good enough. I don't know anyone that gets 100% of their ads to stick, and that's not needed. 70% of our ads to stick over a 7-day period is the number that we're looking for. If we get 62% of our ads to stick, that's fine. If we get 84% of our ads to stick, that's fine. But if there's a 7-day period, we're doing all these things we talked about, along with posting one ad daily in the mobile section, and let's say only 40% of our ads stick, then there might be an issue that we could address. There's probably something we can tweak there to help get a bigger percent of our ads to stick. So that's that, guys. That is the 5 ways to get ads to stick on the Marketplace. And just as a quick pro tip, the reason we're advertising in the image. The image is what we use to advertise. So we are on Marketplace now, and if we scroll through, you see how the images stand out the most, and then the titles are kind of secondary, and you can't even see the description. So if we type in like Pro Max, which will probably pull up a lot of Pro Max, which will pull up some competitors' ads, we'll see that the competitors are all doing the same thing and everyone else is doing this. Us professional phone flippers, we use the image to disguise the advertising, and we advertise the customers in the image. And the title, iPhone Pro Max and iPad Pro, iPhone 11 Pro Max, no 10 Plus. Here's another one, Apple iPhone Pro Max 256 Gold Unlocked. We use the titles and even the descriptions a bit to help get the ads to stick. And we use the images, we use these disguised images as where we are advertising to customers. So hopefully that all makes sense. So that's what I got for you guys in this video on the 5 ways to get ads to stick in the Marketplace. And in the next video, I'm going to share with you guys some super advanced strategies that almost no one else is using to really help you dominate the Marketplace area and give you a competitive advantage. My name is Aaron Goldston. See you on that video.